All right, hello Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Happy New Year. Hope you're all well. Going to pull a love tarot reading for you guys today. See what you guys got going on in love and relationships and all that kind of thing. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a collective reading, so the messages won't be all of you. If the message resonates, your intuition will let you know. It's the 8th of January 2026. So, let's see what Sagittarius has got going on in love. Okay, Four of Cups. Sagittarius in love. So, Four of Cups in the upright, the Magician in the upright, the Chariot in the upright, and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Some of you may be feeling a little bit disappointed when it comes to matters of the heart. Some of you are creating, manifesting some sort of reality that you want and going at it at full speed with the Chariot. Some of you are in good, solid, kind of stable energy on your own, perhaps. Perhaps some of you are disappointed in love at the moment and you are going full speed ahead on your own without anyone. Happy, abundant and stable. Just you and yourself. Remaining single, perhaps, independent. Alright, let's have a look at the Magician. Why is the Magician here for Sagittarius in love? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you feel that you've missed out on something with someone or a relationship perhaps, but you're moving on or resolving or hoping to resolve or make it good again. Some of you have possibly lost some money within a connection relationship, perhaps through separation or something like that. The Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for Sagittarius in love? King of Cups in reverse. Feeling somewhat unstable in your emotions and your heart. Or someone's coming towards you at full speed and you're closed off to them. Or some of you are just closing your emotions to others and moving on by yourself. I keep getting that quite heavily. Queen of Pentacles. Why is she here for Sagittarius in love? Page of Wands. So someone, or this could be your energy, Sagittarius. Some of you are, again, with that kind of independent energy. You're not going to go too deep with anyone. You're just going to keep it surface level. For some of you, you might have someone coming towards you at full speed, but you're kind of keeping them at arm's length or not going too deep with them. That's Nine of Cups. Again, I'm going to take that as the clarifier for the Four of Cups. Some of you are walking away, moving on. You can see what's on offer, but you're choosing to step away from it. You don't know what's ahead necessarily, but you're still walking. All right. So Let's see what else we might find with Saggies. The Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius in love. Why is the King of Cups here in his reverse energy? The Sagittarius in love. Ah, the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So, a little up and down energy here, a little back and forth. Again, that kind of up in the air, unstable kind of energy. Perhaps there's some sort of hope for a reconciliation in a connection somewhere. Or some of you are becoming stable financially on your own without needing a partner or shared assets, shared finances in order to do that. Some of you are perhaps in two minds about starting a family, having children. Perhaps someone wants to go further and start a family and you're a little bit hesitant, or they're a little bit hesitant, however the energy flows. Page of Wands. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? Oh, Knight of Wands. Okay. So some of you are really fired up. Really fired up, really passionate, perhaps enjoying pleasurable experiences. More on the physical side than the emotional side. Casual connections. Making kind of, or being in impulsive kind of heated connections. Some of you are just happy to be independent, single, playing the field, not really committing to anyone, just having fun with it. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? Death. So an ending, transformation, change, an opportunity to begin again. Okay, so some of you could have gone through an ending, a separation, a breakup. One chapter ends, another chapter opens. And you are single. Getting out and about, getting around. Excuse me, sorry, I couldn't help myself say that. I'm in a flitty sort of energy today. Perhaps it's you, Sagittarius. Perhaps I'm feeling that fiery, flitty energy. I am also a fire sign, so I do get, I do understand the fiery kind of energy. I'm not a Sagittarius, I'm a Leo. But I do have Sagittarius pretty heavy in my chart. Random point for you there. Anyway, I'll stop babbling. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Sorry, I said it was the Nine of Cups. It's the Eight of Cups. Excuse me, Sagittarius. I haven't had enough coffee yet. But I am tuned in. Eight of Cups. Come on. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? Page of Wands in reverse. So you've got the Page of Wands twice here. One in the upright, one in the reverse. So I'm getting this back and forth, going forward, going backwards kind of energy. Wanting to go forwards, but kind of holding back because I'm getting a lack of enthusiasm, perhaps some sort of lost hope when it comes to love. Perhaps you've been disappointed and you've kind of just given up on the idea of looking for it, searching for it. Kind of a pessimistic view on it all. Perhaps some of you are in a more casual connection and you are wondering, or they're wondering, if it's going to turn a little bit more serious, a little bit more committed. And you're not sure whether you want to take it that far or not, or they're not sure. Tell me about death. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? The Tower in reverse. So, avoidance, avoiding disaster, avoiding some sort of issue, disaster, chaos, confrontation, moment of change. Now, the Tower's come out for death. Death is an ending. Death is a end, closed, done. The Tower is an avoidance of a change or a moment of transformation and avoiding some sort of fall down, ending, breaking point. So I'm getting contradictory energy here. So something has ended, or someone's avoiding ending something, or you're up and down, you're together and you're apart, you get back together, you split up, get back together, split up. Is there some sort of casual connection here that's a bit up in the air? You kind of split up and then you're lured back together by the physical aspect of the relationship. Nine of Swords, just flipped over quite assertively. I'll take that. So someone's worrying. Someone's a little bit down, anxious, worried, depressed about matters of the heart here. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Why is he here for Sagittarius in love? Two of Pentacles, juggling, multitasking. Okay, so some of you might be seeing more than one person at once. Or just trying to balance yourself, perhaps. Trying to balance this fiery energy that you've got, as not to create some sort of a tower moment. Perhaps some of you are just in a real fiery energy and having fun, casual connections, all that kind of thing, and you're realising or coming to the point that you're needing to find some sort of balance, because perhaps you're being a little bit too impulsive, or, you know, too many irons in the fire and all that sort of thing, and, well, it might become overwhelming. Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here for Sagittarius? Yeah, Five of Wands. Conflict. Challenge. Maybe some sort of arguments or something's heating up here. And that's possibly what you're avoiding, or you have gotten into some sort of conflict and you're kind of trying to avoid it, to avoid the tower moment, avoiding it all falling down. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Six of Cups in reverse. Some sort of, so someone, okay, so this row of cards especially, this might be telling a different story for someone somewhere. So someone's in their fiery energy, enjoying the casual type of love. Someone's avoiding a tower moment. And there's someone here that's quite disappointed. I want to say fed up when it comes to love and relationships and all that. Perhaps still getting over a separation or a breakup. And they've lost enthusiasm to go forwards in love. They're kind of feeling a bit deflated, a bit kind of, what's the point? Or they're holding on to a past relationship, some sort of past memory that's keeping them stuck with an inability to move on. Or this could connect to the fiery energy of the more casual Sagittarius is out there, that you've kind of been disappointed in a past relationship or in love, and you're not prepared to kind of go too deep with anyone, so you're keeping it casual because you feel that it might just end up in disappointment, so you're going to keep your heart somewhat closed. The heart is closed, but the body is open. Sorry, I need to stop. Someone's laughing. I know. I know one of you are. Give me a thumbs up if you laughed. Did I make someone laugh today? Alright. You gotta laugh at life. You gotta, you know. Can't all be doom and gloom, can it? Right. Nine of Swords. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? The Moon in reverse. So some sort of deceptive energy here, some sort of illusion. Someone is, again, there's that. So someone's confused as to what they want, perhaps fearful of being deceived, fearful of being lied to, perhaps, or just, I'm getting this generic energy of just not trusting of people when it comes to relationships. Tell me about the Moon, why it's here for Sagittarius in its reverse form. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, just kind of, again, I'm getting that lack of direction. A lack of wanting to connect with others, deflated, kind of giving up on love, giving up on anything serious. Or there is a casual connection here that someone or two people are involved in, and someone is kind of becoming a bit disappointed that it's not going any further. And perhaps they're trying to talk about it and someone's closed off to it, and it's causing some kind of conflict, but they're not walking away because they're quite enjoying the physical aspect of it, but they're not necessarily completely emotionally fulfilled by it. They want more, but kind of the other person's not looking to get any further or deeper into it. But the other person is kind of keeping their thoughts to themselves, or not really trying to talk about it because it might create a tower moment, and then they'll lose you or you'll lose them, or whatever kind of contact that you have with each other. Tell me about the Tower. Why is it here in reverse for Sagittarius in love? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Light at the end of the tunnel. Hope. Healing. Someone feels betrayed here, but they're coming out of that energy. They're going to make a change. Or trying to make a change. Trying to create stability for themselves. Healing, hope and light at the end of the tunnel. Perhaps this is for this person here that's stuck in the kind of loss energy of a breakup and holding on to the disappointment and the betrayal that perhaps they went through. Five of Wands. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? Knight of Cups. So is someone trying to come back around here, reconcile? They want to offer love, they want to offer feelings, but it always ends up in some sort of conflict. Or always ends up in some sort of, you know, toxic little cycle going round in repeated patterns. Two of Pentacles. Why is it here for Sagittarius in love? Seven of Cups in reverse. That talks about options. Options, decisions, weighing up the, the reality from the fantasy. What is achievable? What plans or ideas or connections you have that are achievable in... that will produce some sort of achievable, successful result. Someone is not trusting someone here. And someone is led to believe that something is going to go further. And it doesn't seem to be. And now they are kind of feeling a bit perhaps lied to or betrayed or misguided. And they're kind of now weighing up, you know, was this all an illusion or is this going to happen? Or someone has just got too many irons in the fire and it's becoming quite the challenge to keep everyone happy, I want to say. That multitasking, Two of Pentacles, juggling, balancing everything, balancing everyone, keeping everyone happy, keeping everyone unaware of each other. That's coming through for someone here. Good luck with that one, Sagittarius. No judgment. Six of Cups. Why is it here for Sagittarius? The High Priestess. Following your intuition, listening to your inner guidance. I'm not taking that one. No, I'm not taking it. The High Priestess. Listening to your gut instincts, your intuition, your inner guidance. Someone's been left without closure here. Someone's been left to find closure on their own. And they're struggling with it. Perhaps someone's been kind of ghosted or just, yeah, blocked off. And they're kind of trying to process this, but they're in need of some sort of closure to help them do that. King of Wands in reverse energy. Why is he here for Sagittarius? Six of Cups again. Someone's thinking of memories or past times spent together. They're in a very nostalgic energy. And it's keeping them held. It's kind of keeping them held in this baggage, this past baggage. They're not able to move on because they're holding on to the past of how things used to be. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Three of Wands. Looking to make plans to move forward into the future, or what are the plans? What's the direction of this? Are there any long-term plans? Is there a future here or not? Or is it just gonna, you know, remain as it is? Knight of Cups. King of Wands in the upright. Again, making plans going forward. A vision for the future. I'm getting a lot of your fiery energy here, Sagittarius. I'm going to put these into their suits in a moment. Well, I'm not sure actually. I might. I'll see what else comes out. But yeah, someone wants to plan ahead, move forward with a plan of action for the future. Someone's trying to, you know, get with reality and kind of not wanting to deal with what's not real. Someone wants to get real. Someone wants what is real. Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is holding on a little bit too tightly to something. Not giving something up. The High Priestess. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is not wanting to put effort into a connection, or not willing to, yeah, put the time, effort and work towards something. Someone's not making effort in a connection, in a relationship, or they're not investing enough time. Someone's here for a good time and not a long time. Six of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Right. Alright. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Saggy. I'm going to put these, they're this way. They'll stay in the order that they've come out, but I'm going to put them this way because I just want to, although I'm getting a lot of repetitive and clear energy here, very fiery, I just want to, there's a curious cat in me, and I just want to look into a couple of cards a bit more before I end the reading. So give me one moment. I'm going to spread the cards this way. All right. So I want to look at this row of cards here. This Tower and Death and this contradicting kind of energy. Someone wants to end something, but they're holding on to hope. Holding on quite tightly. So tell me more about the Tower. What's the resistant energy here for this row of cards for Sagittarius? What's the avoidance here? Something ends, but something's not ending. Someone's avoiding something. Tell me more about the Tower for Sagittarius. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So wondering if something's not equal here, possibly one-sided. Feeling a little bit like you're doing all the work or doing all the investment in the relationship, and you're wondering if there's going to be a change, and that's why you're avoiding kind of perhaps walking away altogether because you're waiting to see if someone's going to make more of an effort. And there's some sort of light at the end of the tunnel here, some sort of healing, and you're holding on to this hope that perhaps something is going to change. Tell me more about the Chariot in this row of cards. The Chariot, the King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Tell me more about the Chariot. What's the forward movement for Sagittarius in love? Five of Wands again. Alright, so that could be conflict and someone's kind of coming at you, or you're arguing, or there's some sort of conflict and you're possibly trying to resolve this, or someone's trying to resolve it. Someone's heated and someone's trying to keep the peace. Tell me about the Knight of Cups for Sagittarius. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, someone's wanting to keep the peace here, but someone's just not having it. They are not having it at all. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Six of Wands in reverse. Someone here is kind of holding on to some sort of hope, and there's been perhaps some sort of new opportunity arisen to reconcile something or start something, but someone feels like it's one-sided. They're kind of not getting the recognition they deserve, and they're cautious to go towards this. They're wondering if things are going to change or get back to how they used to be. But they're kind of holding on, but they're kind of not confident in this. Tell me about the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Strength in reverse. Losing hope, losing the courage and the kind of confidence in this to go forward. Perhaps this is something that's been ongoing for a while and nothing's changed, and someone's just, they're kind of holding on to some sort of hope, but they're kind of getting to the reality within themselves that they don't think this is going to come around. Hence the Seven of Cups in reverse as well. They're just kind of sort of giving up on this. Not quite. They're still kind of waiting, but they're not confident that this is going to change or turn around or become a victorious outcome. So yeah, I think I've got everything that I've got for you, Sagittarius. I think this is the energy, really. So I'm kind of repeating myself now. So yeah, until kind of something resolves or changes or moves forwards or ends or begins, or, you know, this is what the energy is going to be for you. So good luck with it. I hope all is well in the end. And thank you for tuning in. If you liked this reading, give me a thumbs up. If you want more readings from me, consider subscribing to the channel. Good luck. Best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.